We are on game 2 of the Sea Open Finals, number 12 here. We do have Voices here, losing the first game after doing a very Marine SCV all-in push. Went sort of half all-in with the first one, second one went all the way in, actually did quite well, pushed into the main, but drones plus lings caught him out. He is sporting in the bottom left here on Zelnaga Caverns. He obviously picks the map, he is the blue Terran player. In the top right, nGenJazBas. Part of my clan actually, so I'm supposed to be saying biased things according to Zine, so yeah, sorry, but I won't. I'm going to actually be unbiased, unfortunately. But he is the green Zerg player. He is 1-up in this best of 3 series. Winner of this will take home the $25 prize money, which is awesome. Thanks to Yoz for supplying that. Yoz does a very awesome tournament. You guys, if you are listening on Team Liquid and are in C, and you don't know about this tournament much, seriously, Sundays at 1 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, turn up to this tournament. It is a lot of fun. A lot of players have been joining lately, and we are getting up to the sort of 128 player bracket level, which is really, really awesome. So Zelnaga is the Caverns is the map, sorry. Basically, interesting map choice from Voices. I'm curious as to why I picked it. It is a bit smaller. Naturals are very open, very easy to sort of attack into. Kind of curious from a Terran player why he's picked it. Maybe he might try that all in again. I really hope he doesn't. I would like to see him play a proper macro game here. We do see gas going down now, so I don't think he is going to go for that all-in build. Probably just going to go rack some wall off like usual, which is awesome. So we should see a very more of a normal game from him. We do see a pool going down first here from JazBas, choosing not to expand on 14, like a lot of Zergs have been doing against Terran these days. A few Zerg players I know have actually been saying that 14 hatch, isn't as safe anymore against Terran. I disagree personally. I'm yet to see a Terran that can really punish me for that. Unless I don't scout them, don't see the bunkers, that kind of stuff coming, then I guess, yeah, sure, it might hurt you, but that's going to hurt you no matter what build you do. Still, have a supply depot going down here. I think JazBas just faking here with the expansion, but he has actually got a pull up. He is not in any way looking to get that down anytime soon. Moves into the main, realizing, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have actually done that. One more hit and that will get killed. Perfect. Actually, really good micro there. Just pulling out a random drone that is in melee range and clicking it so quick that it does die. And this supply depot here does get cancelled as well, realizing that it is a waste. Does not need it. Extractor tricks again to get up to 19 out of 18. That's actually something you guys should do as a, yeah, sure, when you're at 10 supply doing it makes sense, but think about it later on if you accidentally get supply capped and you want to get another queen or something. There you go, just a little trick. As long as you have a free extractor though, obviously you want to take them all at some spot in the game. Drone has scouted here. We do see factory going down as well, and we see a reactor as well, so we will see, I assume, Helion harassment here. Now how is he going to transition out of this, I don't know. He might go for Banshee play, sort of force Roaches with the Helions and go into Banshee play. He could be looking just to Helion harass to keep him in his base, then expand. But we'll have to wait and see what he does here. He will swap this over once the factory is completed, I would assume. I don't think a single barracks Marine push is that strong. But still, Orbital is up, and he is still building Marine SCVs, obviously. And here comes the lift off. We will see Helions come out of here to do some nice, cute harassment at the start here. We do see Zergling's speed almost done though, so Helions actually don't do that well against Zerglings with speed until they have Blue Flame. Zerglings can get surrounded on those Helions, and once they are surrounded, they die very, very quickly. So Blue Flame is a need against Blue Flame Helions. Blue Flame Helions is a need against Zergling speed, but still, we can see some cute harassment coming along here. Anyway, he can still come in here and kill a few drones if the Zerglings are out of position. He could also back himself against the wall so Zerglings can't really get us around. Micro will come into effect. We'll see how he can use those Helions to do as much damage as possible. Obviously, killing drones is what he is after. We do see the SCV coming in here, just scouting. Don't really know why it's doing that, to be honest. Speed is up. He does know speed's up. He did sacrifice that SCV at the correct time. 2 Helions are out as well. He is also expanding, so obviously looking to use these Helions to harass and keep his opponent in his base whilst expanding and getting up his economy. Awesome move, because Helions are pretty cheap. Also temporarily supply capping himself. That is a small error there. In fact, is he building a supply depot? Yeah, this one here will unsupply cap himself. He is also getting an armory. Very interesting. Little tech lab here looking to transition from Helion play into Thor play. Now, is he going to be doing any cute harassment with these Helions here? We'll be quite curious. He's waiting for the 4th, obviously. Getting a supply cap means it is delayed. Ling's coming in, though, having a look what's up. Do see the 3 Helions, and unfortunately getting a bad blast from those 3, which is a bit unfortunate. You want to catch the Helions when they are moving, so they can't shoot. If they are stationary and running into them, you will take that free blast, and they can micro away. 4 Lings coming in here. How's he reacting to this? He's building Lings. He's getting this Spine Crawler up in a very good position here. Really stops him from moving around the back here and hitting these Lings. But he can move into the main as well, though. Keep that in mind. Ling's coming forward, though, looking to get this around, getting good shots off there. This one here at the front here will die pretty quickly, and that one will die. But a lot of these Lings are low on health now. Helion's coming through the back here. The Spine Crawler is up, so it does deny that pretty easily. A lot of these Lings should die if he does try and shoot here, and he shouldn't the second here. Does kill a lot of those Lings now, and that harassment is doing actually very good micro there, trying to kill these Lings. Usually Lings can get a good surround on these Helions, but he's microing it very well, keeping them way ahead of the Marines, and when the Lings take a very poor turn trying to catch up, he'll stop and take free pot shots at them. But still, no economy damage done there by JazBas, despite, actually, he has done a bit of economy damage, in that he's forced these Lings to be built. Spire going down as well, but also we do have the Thor coming out here. Has he got a Thor yet? No, first Thor coming out now. Armory just done, obviously. He's also moving his expansion down here, getting up a bunker at the bottom here for his one Marine. He's only got one Marine, building two more with the reactor, obviously. Getting another racks up and a starport as well. Looks like it will be a Thor drop. I would hope, I would assume. It could be quite interesting on this map. I mean, you sit on Lost Temple quite a bit, but on this map, not so much now. Actually, Link's coming in here. I did not quite see that, but Helions are cleaning that up, killing off a few SCVs, but not really doing any damage, losing a lot. Just really getting a nice wall off going along here. Has not scattered out this armor yet, so this Thor drop will take him off by surprise. And if he pairs it with Helions, it can do quite a bit of damage, because obviously the Thor does good against roaches and that kind of stuff, provided the roaches aren't sort of one-shotting the Thor. But Lings are what really counters Thors, and if you have Helions behind it roasting those Lings, it's really hard to defeat. Still, production-wise, what do we have as far as units? We have the Overseer going up. He is worried about the Banshee. Obviously, a lot of Terran players go Helion into Banshee. So getting the Overseer up, it's great. It is a fast unit, so you can scout with it. Obviously, Contaminate and just Changeling aren't that great of abilities, especially against top-level players. Changelings aren't even worth spawning, but still, do see the drop over here. It is 3 Helions and a Marine. What's this drop going to do? It has been spotted by the tower, and three Queens there trying to take damage on there. No Lings there ready to defend. If you drop that off and kill those Lings, really all the units are being built currently. 6 Mutalisks going up as well right now, but really no ground units to really defend with the Thor, attack the Thor with. Still pulling back with that, realizing he's not going to get a drop off that easily, especially with his Queens here. Getting a Baneling Nest as well. Does not have a Roach Warren yet, from I can tell, which is interesting. See Mutalisks are up and out now, looking to do some damage, obviously coming down here, but there is a Thor sitting here at the natural expansion. In the main though, nothing there yet. In fact, this Thor, second Thor out now, be quite interesting where he puts that. I assume in the main, so it doesn't take much damage. I heard something. Oh, it's just the harvesting, I guess, and the loading into the bunker. Sorry, I thought it was Mutalisk damage. My bad. Mutalisk coming down now. So these 6 Mutalisks are going to look to do some damage. There is a Thor somewhere around here. There it is in the middle of the base. So this will be able to chase him out, I assume. Here it comes now, realizing that's a mistake, and he will take 2 volleys for his efforts. Not losing any meters, so just taking a bit of damage. But realizing his build now, he has got a scout out. He does see exactly where he's going. He sees 2 Tech Lab racks, one getting stim right now, and obviously the Thor and the Armory. So looking to go Thor, sort of Marine Marauder. That's very good. Marauders counter the Roaches, Marines counter the Mutalisks and the Lings, and Thors just counter everything they are. Just a freaking awesome unit. Breaking the rocks, looking to take a 3rd right now. Just checking the supplies right now, both very even, 95 to 91. So no player has any advantage right now. The harassment didn't hurt either player that badly, or if it did, hurt them equally. Still, both players just totaling up now. Refinery going down here. Engineering Bay up now. Not getting any anything for that yet, but just using it for turrets, I would assume, building turrets behind its minerals to chase off the Mutalisks. Will we see a push here now with 3 Thors and a lot of... This could actually be a very good timing push now. Baneling speed is not done, which is what you really need to take out the Marines. Marines will counter basically everything in his army. Banelings are done though, and he has got a good creep spread as well, so if he can keep them alive and can get in there, it could be quite bad. But still, he needs to hit the Marines with those Banelings. If he doesn't connect that, it will be game. Stim will be done. It is actually done right now, so this is a very good Stim timing push. Late Stim, but 3 Thors will make up for that. Moving down here into the 3rd. Does he actually know there's a 3rd here? No, he doesn't, but he's just assuming there is. He's going to catch this while it's building. It will force a cancel, I would assume. He's off creep. Is he going to counter attack, or is he going to try and take up this attack here? Link's coming forward here. He's going to chase it off with the Mutalisks. He knows the army's out of position. He's going to pull back as well. Don't know if that's correct or not. He has got the Raven as well to detect the creep tumors. I like that move. It's very subtle. Like, you think, just taking out creep as it can, especially if you take out this forward one. This forward one is the one that hops the creep further along. It will force a queen out there to remake the creep tumor, but just pulling back, denying that base, and he's rebuilding as well. All that push did was make him waste a few minerals, and force him to rebuild that natural base. Would like to see him also kill his rocks as well and try and take that possibly later on. But I mean, these units are sitting here doing nothing. Do something with them. Kill the rocks. It would be an awesome move. We see more Thors coming out now. Is he going to push up again? More units walking back. Looks like he just wants to keep pushing here. This is quite interesting. He's sort of moving back and forward, just trying to do cute little pushes and stuff, but not really doing any damage, kind of just delaying a natural very slightly now. Concussive shell being done. Hunter Seeker missile is now completed, so is he going to be throwing that at the Mutalisks is my question. Takes 125 energy, he doesn't quite have that yet. Bit of damage done there. Here comes the army right now. Off creep. Mutalisk coming forward. No, just sort of chasing him off. Not really any commitment to that at all. Just sort of forcing him away. Hunter Seeker missile, by the way, does very well against Mutalisks. Obviously, being light, it will one-shot any Mutalisk sort of AoEs on. Baneling's coming in now. Hope he has an attack move. Then they need to connect with the Marines. He is blowing up against 4. Does kill the 4, but the Marines are still alive. He will easily clean this up, losing a lot of floor damage there, and he has lost that entire push there. One Mutalisk hobbles away, and now it puts him significantly behind. He only killed 1 Thor in that push. The Marines are what he needed to connect with those Banelings. He did not do that, whether it was either attack move, or whether it was just Thor was completely walling his Banelings off, I don't quite know. This is going to be pretty much game from here. Voices has such a strong army. I can't see how he's going to come back from this, especially with all those Marines up, and Medivacs with such high energy as well. So he's going to be able to repair a lot of this health from his Marines here. Baneling's being built though. He has got Baneling speed finally. If he could get a good connect with his Marines, he could come back here, but he's in a very, very bad position here. This army is quite large compared to his. Supply-wise, it is 161 versus 82. Yeah, that's a huge benefit here. We have a Hunter Seeker missile ready as well. Baneling's coming in here, not doing nearly as much damage as they needed to do. This will be game, and we will go on to the third and deciding game between these two players.